Hi everyone! Have you ever tried memorizing phrasal verbs from a book? And have you noticed the pattern they have been categorized in? They mostly look like this, either alphabetically or in a group of similar verbs. And I dare to say, this is not a correct way to learn phrasal verbs. I mean, look at this list. It will rather make you confused and you'll be busy in finding out difference between get on and get at. So what's the correct way to learn phrasal verbs? Let's learn in this video. Hi everyone, my name is Nidhi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, mavEnglish. If you want to use phrasal verbs in your conversation, it's very important that you understand its exact meaning. So the best way to learn phrasal verbs is by grouping them in context. As in, you should learn phrasal verbs in a category. For example, phrasal verbs for expressing emotions, phrasal verbs for describing people, for describing your relationship. This way you can easily categorize them and it's easy for you to understand its meaning. So use them properly in a sentence. I have planned out today's lesson with top 10 phrasal verbs to express your emotions. Let's get started. Number 1. Perk up. The phrasal verb perk up means to make other people happy or to encourage them to be happy, to feel exciting about their lives if they are feeling sad or boring. For example, if your friend is sad because he couldn't get through the exam and now he's always in a bad mood, you should say, you really need to perk up, get some life. I mean, it's okay, life isn't over, right? You will get more chances to get through this exam. So, perk up. The second phrasal verb is lash out at. Imagine you are super angry and under a lot of stress. You kinda yell at all your friends and anybody who's trying to talk to you. You are literally lashing out at them. That means you are angry and you are yelling at people without any reason. For example, my boss always yells at employees whenever he is under a lot of stress or in a bad mood. Third phrasal verb is crack up. Crack up means to burst in laughter. Imagine you are in a meeting and discussing something very serious and suddenly you get a funny joke in WhatsApp, you read it and you just crack up. Now tell your friend, I literally cracked up in a meeting when I read your joke. Next phrasal verb is stood up. Stood up means to make someone feel a strong emotion. As in, you know those paintings and old pictures, you see them and then they stir up a strong emotion or old memories in your mind. For example, going back to his home stirred up a lot of memories. Stirred up, freak out. This is a very common phrasal verb and we keep using it to express our anger or when we are scared of something. So when you get angry or you get scared, you literally can't control your emotions and you scream, and that's called freaking out. For example, he freaked out when he saw the lizard. In the morning, if you are getting late for your office, chances are that you will freak out. Again, an interesting phrasal verb is choke up. Choke up. When you are full of emotions and you don't know how to express your emotions, you literally choke up. For example, if you are missing your friend and your friend surprises you with a surprise visit, you will choke up. Another similar phrasal verb is bottle up. To bottle up your emotions. That means to hide your emotions with people and not to be so expressive. And I think it's not good. We should rather open up ourselves to people whenever we get a chance. Even one of the finest leaders of India had mentioned it in a lot of her interviews that she never expressed her strong emotions in public. And I'm sure you guys have a hint of what personality I'm talking about. If you know that, write that in the comment section. For example, it's always better to cry than to bottle up your feelings. Next phrasal verb is to get carried away. That means to get so excited about something that you don't have any control over you, your emotions, what you say, what you do. For example, when you see a movie and there is this emotional scene in that movie, you see that and you get carried away with that feeling and you also start crying. So that's being carried away. When I saw that movie, I completely got carried away and I almost cried. Next phrasal verb is completely opposite and that is to pull yourself together. So to pull yourself together is to get control over your emotions or your actions even if you're angry or upset. If something wrong has happened to you and it has made you sad, you should not keep thinking about that particular thing because what's happened has happened and there is no point crying over it, right? So just pull up yourself and get back to the work. Next phrasal verb is take aback, and we'll say taken aback because it's mostly used in its past form. So taken aback, that means to get extremely surprised at something that you didn't expect to happen. So taken aback. When you get shocked at somebody's behavior because you never thought it would happen this way, you may say, I was completely taken aback by his anger because I never expected this kind of reaction. So yes, these were the 10 most important phrasal verbs that you can use to express your emotions, and I'm sure in this video you have understood their exact meanings also. Now is the time for recapitulation. I will tell you my top 3 phrasal verbs that I mostly use. You will make sentences with them and will drop your sentences in the comment section. The first one is lash out at. Make sentence with it and drop that in the comment section. Second phrasal verb, carried away. Make a sentence with this phrasal verb that you can use in your daily conversation. Okay? And the third one is pull yourself together. This one is really my favorite and I use it a lot in my conversation. If you have any phrasal verb that you want me to add in my next lesson, do tell me that. Also, now you can follow me on Instagram. You can get the username somewhere on the screen. I keep posting a lot of informative posts on Instagram, so you are welcome to see them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back with a new video on a new topic on my channel mavEnglish. This is Nidhi signing off.